Okay, welcome back to Civ. Let's play Civ 2 in HD, the remix. I've spent some off-screen time reorganizing my cities. Zhenhe, Xieli, and Zhongguang, they're going to be the starting positions. Then, starting with Taiyun, from here, we're going to move the girl generations, the SNSD cities, into this area. So these 5, I'm going to add another 2 here at a later time. Another 1 here, and another 1 here. That'll be 9. So what I also did was I renamed the cities that are bordering enemy civs. So this one I renamed Yelulei because in that TV series, Yelulei is in charge of an outpost city, which is the gate into the heartland of the empire. Also up here I have Lizhen and Guozhang to border Aztecs on the other side. After SNSD cities finish up here, we already have 3 cities for Tierra. Number 4 is going to go here. Number 5 is here. And number 6 will go here right before Yelulei. Then down here we're going to start a city for something with 5. I'm thinking one of the other bands. I'll get to it sooner or later. But I haven't decided yet. Up here, after SNSD finishes up here, we've named Changlong. We've renamed it 4-minute Huna. I'm going to put number 2 of 4-minute here, 3 here, 4 here, and 5 here. This area here above Jessica can hold about 6. We'll figure that out later. As you can see, the land is not fertile land. There's a lot of deserts. It's going to be hard to build cities in here, but once we get engineers, we'll go ahead and start building in that area. Once we have the massive engineers finish up with finishing up land improvements around the other cities. Then starting here at the choke point right after it, we'll start off another group of them. I've renamed the 2 cities we found here Tanlujia. Well, I left Tanlujia alone and renamed the old Yelulei Nangong. And we'll just start building more cities up here once we get to that point. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. This settler, what I'm going to have him do, since he's already so far out here, I'm going to have him come down here and build to take advantage of all these river squares, and also that they can expand out here. Well, what we want to do is we don't want to build in a linear fashion. We want to leave some space for expansion. Therefore, for example, here, the core cities here, we'd have to switch off from settlers because, the available expansion of the space is a little too far for them to reasonably do it, in a practical manner. So this way we can have more of our cities continue to send out settlers. Not only does that increase our power base, but also it helps out to relieve some pressure. For example, if I don't know what I'm going to build, then I'll go ahead and build a settler as long as there's space for them. Another thing is to control the population. As cities grow bigger, they're going to require more improvements to keep the people happy, and I just don't want to get into building those just yet. So those cost money to maintain. They cost resources, which I can better funnel into other areas without having to deal with the unrest of the people first. Okay, so keep building roads with this guy. We're already building a settler here, and continue expanding. Still going to bring this non-settler down. Usually for that non-settler, if it would have been a lot farther from our other cities, I would have just plopped them down somewhere and started a new group of cities from that position. But since he's so close here, this area can be well populated by these 2 cities here, so might as well save him to come back and help out with the city maintenance. We just discovered feudalism from a hut, which is something that I don't like, and I'll tell you why. The reason is because now all the cities that could build warriors at 10 shield, now they're forced to build pikemen at 20 shield. And That's just resources we could have saved to funnel towards something else. But you know, that's the way it goes sometimes. When you go with those huts, who knows what you get from them. Okay, Yuri, we're gonna push Yuri over here to the river, and then we're gonna have this settler probably finish up over here. Even though we're gonna push both of them here, and the reason why is hills and plains don't make for fast-growing cities. So whichever city I plop here will be later on when we probably get engineers or close to that time. So I'll keep moving these guys in that direction. Same thing with this one. Even though they've got specials right here, most of it's plains, which is not something that we want, especially when we're trying to still expand. So we want to take up the better city sites before we attack the more mediocre ones. And finally we get to move the military units closer to where they need to be. Una here, okay. So sleep in the city. Oh, finally you get to hit the enter at the end of turn. There we go. As you can see, all the warriors have been upgraded to pikemen. The thing is, by the time that we discover that technology, it's too late to switch over. You have to switch over before them and complete it. I've tried before when right after I discover I rush over here and I tried to rush build the warrior to finish up. It doesn't work. So we'll just have to do with what we got. Over here is I'm going to continue moving the military units up. This settler, I think what we're going to do is we're going to push it up to the river for now. Okay, these military units are still moving toward the Russians. I'm pretty sure the Russians were not able to get to this continent this early in the game. We're still at 2000 BC. I'm sure they weren't able to build a boat and get over here, so they should be on the land somewhere. We'll find them sooner or later. I'm really hoping sooner than later, but sometimes that just doesn't work out that way. Okay, so Yelule. Yeah, we'll go ahead and build a defensive unit and replace one of these. Let me think. Yelule, what are we gonna do here? Yeah, we'll just continue on, build that pikeman for now. Okay, move toward the river, build a road. You already built a road. It's in the host city. Let's build a road to Yuri. And Tiffany over here, as we said, we were going to go ahead and use her for land improvements. So over here, there's no easy way or for water access to irrigate these dimpled grasslands except for this one. I only required one. So we'll go ahead and do that. About 100,000. We'll start irrigating the rest of the rivers that don't have dimples on them. I believe this is a forest. Yep, it's a forested river, so I'll move them over here. Okay. And the people are happy once again. Let's build columns. Una. It's got 2 settlers down and a diplomat. Let's go ahead and start her up on a caravan. Soyun, build settlers. Diplomat. Just building a road. Continuing upward march. Una here is building a caravan, so let's make some land improvements for now. Especially when you can see easy ones that don't require extra squares to get to. Those are the ones that I prioritize, because You know, they're the best bang for your buck as far as time spent on what you gain back. So everyone, as you can see, they're making a mad rush while the lone elephant scouts it out in the front. Okay, we're way past the 10-minute mark. See you next time.